So hi everyone, good morning. Right. So Bijay sir is today he is stuck somewhere. So I'll be continuing this session and we'll have a discussion about the firewalls. Like I continue the topic what we have discussed yesterday as well. So you don't have to worry about anything, right? And we'll try to discuss each and everything. Also, I would like to discuss basically, I want to discuss this study, but you guys have a lot of questions. So I was unable to get time to discuss about the career path as well. So that was also one of the intention. Actually, this was I wanted to discuss yesterday only, but you guys are too active while discussing your query. So I didn't get much time to just further extend the class. All right. So once again, welcome you all. And I'm assuming more people are going to join, but let's start slowly. Okay. So as we started this batch and you guys have some little bit idea, what is the Palo Alto firewall, how this firewall is going to like help your, your professional journey in terms of the upgrading yourself, securing your high paid job, and also growing very fast in the network security industry and cyber security industry and cloud security industry. So at the same time, like I would like to emphasize and I would like to give some kind of the highlights, what kind of the way available, right, in future, and how by leveraging those way you can grow a lot. And if you want to just multiply your CTC or you want to like upgrade yourself in the higher level, then what is the right path you should follow, right? So we'll try to explore that part as well in today's session. And also I'll show you like different interfaces, like how basically, let's suppose we have the multi-vendor scenario right now. People are talking about the Palo Alto, people are talking about the FortiGate, people are talking about the Checkpoint. So we are the expert about all these firewalls. Zscaler, they are talking to people, they are talking about Cisco ASA. So what is the best for you and why you should learn about it? That also I'll give the idea. We know like we are learning the one of the best firewall, that is a Palo Alto firewall. But still you should have some kind of the market analysis, right? What other firewall is doing, why they are also very popular in the market, and which type of the firewall I should pick in my bucket. So it is going to be career oriented, high performing job available in the future as well, right? So you can see we have the dashboard for the FortiGate as well. We are targeting Palo Alto, but I just want to give a little bit idea. So at least when you discussing with your peer, you have some mindset with different than other. It should not be focused like only one device, only one solution. You have some kind of versatile skill set, right? And those versatile skill set are going to give a lot impression when you're going to talk with your peer, your colleague, your team leader manager, your senior manager, and any discussion you are going to do that. So that's the most important, guys, right? So let's start. First, I would like to explain, right? If I'm going to start my career in any of the Palo Alto firewall, or might be the network security. Simple, I'm just talking about the network security. How this is going to be look like? What is my step-based approach is going to be look like? This I want to discuss yesterday, but somehow I am unable to discuss. But let me discuss. And if you have guys any question, just unmute yourself. Ask me one to one, clear your all doubt. I don't want to give any dilemma. I want to give the clear vision, clear instructions, like how you should just go and follow the path, because I have 15, 16 years of experience in the same domain. I'm like doing a lot of migration, implementation, a lot of customer handling, consultation. So I can give you like what is happening, what is not happening, what is the best, what is the non-best, that we all discuss. Okay. So see, if I talk about the network security, so there is two term. You guys know that you keep looking about the network engineers, right? And another word, let me put network engineers. And another word, we have network security engineer. Right? These two things are very popular in the market. And in addition of that, we have the cloud network engineer, cloud, you can just mention network security engineer. Right? We have the uh, cyber security engineers, and many more designation also. But I'm just focusing like key things which are most important in the market, right? Network engineer, network security engineer, cloud network engineer, cloud engineer. You can just mention the cloud engineer as well, likewise a network engineer, cloud network security engineer, and cyber security engineer. So when I talk about the firewalls, right, or I talk about the networking, likewise, you can just think in this way. Every day we have to drink a water. Every day we have to eat a food, right? Every day we have to do some like basic necessity work, right? You might be walking, you might be listening music, you might be going with the friend outing, or might be you need electricity, you need some kind of the basic road facility. So these are the basic things, right? Without these basic things, you cannot survive. You all agree, right? If I stop any electricity, might be probably you're not able to do any kind of the work. Your productivity is going to be zero. You cannot enjoy your life. Your water is going to be stopped. You cannot survive. So these are the things. If human or any like any kind of the living plants want to stay in the world, they required oxygen, water, basic necessity to just survival. Similarly, if digital world want to survive, if digital world want to survive, these are the basic things. If these are not available, these engineers are not available in the market, nobody is going to save digital world. It totally going to be destroyed. Means our internet is going to be destroyed completely. Means no control over the internet. Means your data is not going to be secure. Your media is not going to be secure. Your any communication, any video file, emails, whatever, any talk you're doing, that all are going to be unsecure, and anybody can hack you. Anybody going to just destroy your any kind of the personal things. So similar to the basic necessity of the human life, if I want to secure my network, right? If I want to make my all distance communication should be secure, I need something, I need someone who work together, something or someone, and save my digital era, right? Save my digital world. And that's why we have the requirement of the network engineer, network security engineer, network cloud security engineer, cloud network engineer, and cyber security engineer. So this is the most powerful statement I have given, right? And I hope you guys understand. Now, what benefits are there by doing this all? So as you know that, like I talk about the basic thing about electricity, right? I talk about the basic things about the hospital, right? Hospitals. I talk about basic thing about the plumbers, right? I talk about the basic thing about like water supply. Do you think these kind of the like any electrician job, any hospital doctor, nurse job, any plumber jobs, any water supply people jobs are going to be run away from market? Or do you guys think these people are going to be jobless? If someone have the electricity knowledge, they are going to be jobless. Someone having the nursing knowledge, hospital knowledge, might be the salary is going to be a little bit vary. But do you guys think these are going to be away from the market? Any suggestion? Or it's mandatory?
Daily necessity, so it's mandatory.
It's a mandatory, right, Banerjee? So it is a daily
Yes.
necessity for us, right? We cannot, even entire COVID was there, if you remember, right? Everything was stopped, right, in COVID-19. But these people are still working. Because if we stop these kind of the jobs, you cannot survive. Already you are dying, you are going to be die immediately. Because there is no electricity, there is no hospital. So what is going to be happen? Means no hospital, no electricity, means no equipment is going to work, no oxygen, nothing transportation, everything is going to be stopped. So basic necessity is just for survival. Similarly, if you are going to become a network security engineer, network engineer, you are the backbone of the you are the backbone of the company, backbone of the country, backbone of the any organization. So you are not the first person who is going to touch by the company for the any recession, any firing, any jobless, right? Your job is going to be always secure till the time company is running and they have the single PC or they have the IT department. till the time might be manpower is going to be resized, salary is going to be lower down, but still they required you to just manage their computers, manage their connectivity, manage their internet. So you are the last person who is going to touched by the company. Before you, HR is going to be fired, sales is going to be fired, development is going to be fired, other IT people are going to be fired, but you are the last one. Means your job are the recession-free job. That's also you have to understand. Means whatever you are doing, it's a foolproof job and recession-free job. So two things we understand why this network engineer, security engineer are very important and why they are the very necessary in the market. So now let's talk about the what is a career growth and how it is going to be happen in the career growth in the future. So if I talk about the career growth about the network security engineer, so as I mentioned, let me just use something else. We have two domains available in the any industry. One is the software domain.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, please, Rahul. Go ahead. Please ask.
So there just only the firewall. If I talk about the Palo Alto to become a network security engineer, is it enough to do the Palo Alto, or we have apart from that we have to do other things as well?
I'm just going to cover that one. Good question. Just allow me some time. I'll cover. Okay.
Sure. Okay, sir.
Okay. Just give me some minute. So first thing we have to understand, if someone have done the normal Bachelor of Engineering, they done the BTech, right? They done the BCA, they done the BCom as well or MCA. Let's suppose these are the graduation stuff they have done. So what are the career option available, right? I know you guys are not freshers, so that is not going to be relevant, but I'll take 1 minute more only. Just might be someone have no idea like what is going to happen. So you can guide your colleagues, you can guide your friends, family who are just doing the graduation, pursuing the BTech. So they can also follow the same path. You can become the mentor for them. Like I am just explaining to you, you can just explain to them as well. So even I'm the non-tech person, BCom, MCom, BCA, MCA, BTech, B, whatever I'm doing, everyone is just struggling for the jobs. And you know how government jobs are very difficult nowadays available in the market. It's very difficult. We all know. So what are the options we have? So Watson, we have two type of jobs available. One is the non-IT job, right? And one is the IT jobs. So if I talk about the non-IT jobs are basically they are the low paid job, means low paying jobs. These jobs are available, but they are the low paying jobs. But if I talk about the IT jobs, they are the high paying job. Means you're going to get very good salary, your life is going to be rocking, you're going to enjoy metro life city and might be the work from home culture, means your life is luxury. But non-IT job, like you have to do the marketing, you have to work a small company, you have to become the hospital, we have to go in the hospitality domain, the life is going to be, there is a lot of opportunity also, but if you compare with the luxury life with the IT people, the non-IT jobs are quite difficult, right? And you have to do a lot, right? But if I talk about the skill set, right? These are the lowest skills jobs, right? Lowest skills jobs, which have the most people are doing in India. But these are the high pay, means you require the high skills jobs. You require high skills job. Now we are talking what are the high skills job and how it is going to look like and who is going to give me the high skills job. So now in IT we have two domains. One is the software domain and one is the networking plus cloud. But this is the very like underrated. Okay, trust me. Still, this domain have lot of populations. Everyone is doing BTech. They want to move themselves in the software. Everyone want to become the SD engineer, SD engineer, SD engineer. Everyone is moving in this way. So competition of this section is quite high. I'm not saying jobs are too much jobs are available, too much, but still high paid jobs are available. But there is also have a lot of competition because 80% people from the college, they are if done the B and BTech, they want to become the software engineer because they never have the right kind of the skill set or right kind of the mentorship. Like even if I am putting that 70% my effort to get this job, and if I put my 50% effort for this job, I'll get similar package of jobs. Why I'm telling this? There is a logical reason behind it, which I'm going to explain in few minutes. Okay. So please mute, guys. I request. So if I'm going to become a software engineer can like develop like Java, right? They can become the C++, they can become the HTML engineer, means the CSM engineer. They can go with the Python, they can go with the React. So a lot of languages are there. You have to learn. Again, you have to learn a lot of language. It's not like you're just going to learn Java, C++, you're going to become 50 lakh package, 40 lakh package, 30 lakh package, 20, 10, 15, whatever you're thinking. It is not possible. You have to do a lot of certification there, and then you are going to get experience, real-time project you have to execute, and then after you are going to get this kind of the high-paid jobs. Okay. But if I talk about the network engineer, still network cloud, you are going to get similar kind of the job, but still you require a lot of certification here also. But these certification are more of the codings. Codings means you have to do codes, and these are non-codings. Means you don't have to do any coding in these particular sections. If you're not interested in the coding mathematics, this is okay for you. And almost salary you are going to get. And this is more realistic in your day-to-day work. Means you every day using your mobiles, every day using your internet, every day using your Wi-Fi, every day sending your data server, like you're talking about the applications. So these all are going to relate you how things are working for you in the real industry. How my mobile having the internet? What is the technology behind it of this particular internet? And these people are develop how mobile application is going to work. So you don't have to do code, you just have to work on the infrastructures. But you still have the similar kind of the package, similar kind of the like IT field jobs. And this is also going to start your average salary 3 to 5 LPA for the fresher. And this is also going to start 3 to 5 LPA for the fresher. If you have the experience 10 year, you can go up to 20, 30 here as well. And you can go also 30, 35, 20, 15 as per your experience also here as well. So both having a similar weighted, like they have both having a similar weight, right? Weightage, and they can give the equal opportunity to grow your career. So we are not going to talk this one because this is not our agenda. So I just eliminate the software engineer. Let's focus on network engineers. Now I know you guys are the all network engineers, all having a networking background, all have done the networking in different like CCNA, CCNP, might be someone desktop support, laptop support, and then after learning something, you are here to learn the firewalls. So if I want to become the CCNA, means network engineer, what is my first step and how can I start? Do I need to learn any coding? The answer is no. You don't have to learn any coding. You have a single program that is the recommended for everyone, that is known as the network fundamental. So you just have to start your journey with the network fundamentals. And these network fundamentals you can learn anywhere, right? It is available everywhere in the internet, but I would not suggest go and randomly learn anywhere. Just give me 1 minute. My pen is not working. Okay. So networking fundamentals, right? These networking fundamentals are going to give like detailed view how networking is going to work, how networking is like one of the module is there, just 5 to 6 hour modules, but at least it is going to give the idea what is networking, how networking is going to look like, how networking is going to work and all. But you should start with the CCNA. CCNA is the first step, Cisco certified like network administrator. And this is the Cisco is one of the company who developed this certification. Based on that, you can just develop your skills. And after developing your skills, you can just go and just learn about CCNA. Then we have the another skills that is CCNP. I'm not going to talk about that. Then we have the CCI. But we have the different roadmaps. We have to do that. But I don't want to recommend you go and do the CCNP. I don't want to go recommend you do the CCI in the initial stage. But at least if you want to become either of the engineer, network engineers, network security engineer, cloud network engineer, you want to become the cloud network security engineer, you want to become the cybersecurity engineer, you always have to start with the CCNA. This is my first recommendation, means you have to do CCNA. If you are not have the CCNA knowledge, please, my friend, start learning CCNA. Or if you have already learned, you just revise the CCNA. Because this is the pillar, this is the foundation, this is the mandatory skill. You should have to have this. If you don't have, means you are going to struggle a lot throughout the journey. Either you want to become network security engineer, you want to become the cloud engineer, you want to become a cyber security. The concept are going to always available. Always CCNA concept are going to available here as well, here as well, here as well, and here as well. Is it clear to everyone? So CCNA is the first step where you can start your journey. Now it's my choice. I want to become network security engineer. I have the little experience, higher experience, or consultantable means higher have lot of definition 10 plus, 5 plus, 15 plus, 20 plus. So then you have to bifurcate your skills because you have to learn a lot of things. In network security, cloud security, we have a lot of kind of the skills. Let me write it here. Just give me here. Meanwhile, any question, please ask me. Let me write it here. So CCNA I mentioned one of the course. CCNP I mentioned, right? CCI I mentioned. These are the pure network track. Network track courses. But if I talk about the security courses, security, let me put it here. Follow also. I'll write FortiGate. If I talk about the checkpoint, Cisco ASA, etc. These are the pure security tracks courses, right? If I go in the cloud security, means the proxy solution, we have the SASE solutions that is going to be advanced, right? SASE solutions. We have the Zscaler. We have the Prisma Access. We have the NetSpoke, right? We have the Auto, etc. We can add the limit for timing. These are network track. Also, we have some SD-WAN solution. Means SD-WAN solution. This is a quite popular. This is also pure network security. It's come under network and security. Basically, it's part of the SASE. We can just let me write here. Part of SASE solutions. So this we have a lot of vendor. Cisco SD-WAN we have. We have the Versa SD-WAN. We have the Palo Alto SD-WAN. We have FortiGate SD-WAN. We have Nokia Nuage SD-WAN, right? We have Meraki SD-WAN. बहुत सारे हैं, right? So let's put it this way. Lot of SD-WANs are there. So apart from this, we have the load balancers, right? We have the F5 LTM. We have the F5 GTM. We have the F5 ASM. I'll explain what is these alls. Many people don't know about these all things. F5 ASM, and also we have the load balancer itself is the NetScalers, which is less popular, right? NetScalers.
Sir, Radware.
Sorry?
Radware.
Redware, yes, we can just put it. I'm not much aware about Redware. You're talking about, right? Redware.
RD.
Red. RET. Okay, leave it. So this is what popular things, right, we have. So now let's understand, right? So if someone, you just have to understand what is my skill set. I'm just writing this all things so you guys can understand what is your current skill set and what kind of the combination you can get to become the powerful engineer in the market. That's the most important, guys. Because everyone is like putting time investment, money investment for the earning the money. But how I can choose my right track with the multi skills and how I can become the expertise in the industry. Means how can I get the expertise in the industry, and then I can get the high pay job. So I'm assuming everyone have done the CCNA. This is the first step. That is mandatory. Whatever you want to do that, you have to start from here. If you don't have skills, I would recommend brush up your skills. Okay, CCNA is a mandatory. I keep saying without CCNA, your life is not going to be easy. Now, CCNA have two choice. I want to go in the pure network expert, become pure network expert. I want to become network security expert. These are the two choice I have. So if I want to become pure network expert, what I'll do that? So definitely network expert have also very good high salary package are available, but you just have to go and manage LAN and WAN, LAN plus WAN. And to manage LAN plus WAN, you have to learn CCNA, you have to do CCNP, or if you go high level certification, then you become the CCI. So these are three certifications are available. You just have to follow pure network tracks, and these tracks are going to give the high paid job, but they have the also limitations. Means after some time, let's suppose you've done CCNA, you have the 5 LPA package. You done CCNP, you have the 10 LPA package, right? You done CCI, you have the like sorry, 25 LPA package. Just I'm giving the on average of the salary, means you have the average experience of year like 8 to 10 years, then you have this kind of package. If you have the more, then probably you can 40, 45, you can get that. So it is still possible, but the competition might be if you're going to get high package after doing the CCN and CCNP and CCI, that is going to be less, because in industry, what is happening, people are not going to pay 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus just for the CCNP engineers, CCI engineers. No, they are looking more for from you. They are not have the only router and switches to manage. They have the solution like the firewalls industry available. Means firewall are there like FortiGate, Checkpoint, Palo Alto. They have the F5 load balancer. They have the SD-WAN solution. They have the like SASE solution. So they expect you should not come with these only networking skills. You should have some add-ons, and that add-on must be have some sort of the new trading skills like the firewalls, SASE solution, SD-WAN solution, load balance. That's why the demand in the market is always higher for the network security engineers who have already CCNA knowledge, who have already CCNP level of knowledge plus firewall knowledge. Or you have the SASE knowledge, or you have the LB knowledge. Means either of the combination, means it is talking about the multi skills. So network security is the multi skills program. Network security program is a multi skills program where you have the opportunity to crack the interview for the NOC, that is a network engineer, network operation center, also SOC. It's a combination of the NOC and SOC where you can design the network, you can troubleshoot the network, you can operate the network. So if we have the skill set, network security engineer, and you have done the CCNA, at least CCNA, and then you are doing the firewalls or LB or F5, your weightage is going to very high. And again, you are going to rock in the market minimum 10 LPA, 15 LPA, or might be 30 plus LPA. It totally depends. 5 LPA, definitely you are going to get after doing CCNA and any firewall. Easily you can get entry level jobs. I'll show you how many jobs are available in the market as well. But you have to gain the knowledge, you have to become expertise of these particular sections, and then it is only possible. So I hope it is clear to everyone why network security engineer is important, what kind of multi-skill are going to require. Is it clear? Any doubt? Guys, tell me.
No, it's clear.
Okay.
No, it's clear. Yeah.
So moving next, right? After this all, right? If we have done this kind of network security engineer, means the like understand how it is going to look like, what is the like way around it, what is the next. So next, which course I should choose, right? I should choose the Palo Alto because we are discussing the Palo Alto definitely. So Palo Alto and FortiGate is the best in the market. Palo Alto and FortiGate is the best in the market. If I just go and show the Gartner Magic report, let me show you. So See, this is the Gartner Magic Report. So this is quite old, 2022, but if I upgrade, these are the leaders in the market. You can see we have the FortiGate firewall, we have the Palo Alto firewall, we have the Checkpoint firewall. These are the leaders in the available in the market. And these leaders are basically like doing everything. Means if you think about the security, means they are the champion in the market. But out of three champion leaders in the market, FortiGate and Palo Alto is the champion. Sometime Palo Alto is going to top, sometime FortiGate is in top. And because of this reason, you always going to find that Palo Alto engineers or FortiGate, slightly Palo Alto is the more weightage in compared to FortiGate as well. Or I can say 10-20% more weightage have the Palo Alto in terms of the hiring of the security engineers, because this is a quite robust product, quite popular. Every company is loving to work on it. So Palo Alto and FortiGate, if you have two skill set available in your CV, you have always high chance to get the high paid job. Always high chance to get high paid job. And what you have to do, learn one time and keep upgrading yourself after once in a year. Means still, if you are going to just revise your brush ups skills, let's suppose you've done CCNA, CCNP, and Palo Alto and FortiGate. Four skills you have. I'm telling you, next 10 year, no one is going to touch you. Just you keep updating their patches. What is happening in industry? What new feature they have launched? I have learned my Palo Alto, then all future you just have to revise. Everywhere keep revising, keep giving the interview, and after 2 years, 3 years, you keep changing your jobs. Your salary is going to be 2x, 3x, and 4x. This is a simple principle I use entire my journey. Okay, just learn, brush up my skills, and go for the interview and upgrade my package. Simple thing you have to follow, but you have to do always research. You have to talk with the experts. You have to do some kind of the documentation, research, work, why it is happening, what is the logic behind it. Then only you are going to get such kind of the ideas. Okay. So if you have the dream to become the network security engineer, then it is like how it is going to look like. Like you have the career path should be Palo Alto, FortiGate, and if you want to become the high paid job, again you done the Palo Alto and then Checkpoint, sorry, FortiGate. Then if you want to become the SASE engineer, where you want to become the like 40 plus LP, you are looking plus, right? You are looking 50 plus LPA, 30 plus LPA, right? Then you just go with the SASE solution. You want to become SASE engineer, where you have to do Zscaler, Prisma Access, NetSpoke, SD-WAN solutions. Along with that, then it is going to give you the that much package. But if you have the knowledge from the beginning, and this is not something you have the 5 year experience, they are going to give 30, 40, 50 like, no, it's not like that. At least you should have 10 plus or 12 plus or 15 plus of experience along with this industry, and you have the very robust knowledge. Then this package are going to be unlocked for you. Okay, clear?
Sir, but one thing I need to ask, like this FortiGate and this Palo Alto, these two are the two different things. So which one is the
Hmm.
best for the network securities?
Both are the best, right? Both are the best because
So which we
uh,
have to do? Like right
I
now,
would
the
suggest
most of the
I would
market has
suggest
been
if
captured by
yes,
the
I would
Palo
suggest
Alto,
you
or
I would suggest everyone have to do both of the firewall, because Palo Alto have the 60% market cap and FortiGate have the 40%, or you can just think about 55 or 45% kind of market cap. If you have the both skills, you have the high probability to get the high jobs. Or might be you have the chance, might be some company will give the more offer to you if you have the both skills, because company are using the both firewalls very frequently. So if you have the skills, you are going to get more weightage. If you have single firewall, you have the one path to unlock. You have a double firewall, you have a dual path to unlock. So that's why I'm showing both of the firewall. You can see I just log in it here as well. So you see both dashboard are there. Okay, clear? Shall I move next? Any other doubt? Tell me, please. Or let me jump to the topic. I hope you guys understand at least what is the career path, how the security is going to look like, and what is going to be look like. Shall I move to topic or any questions? Or I jump through the dashboard, how I just give the little bit comparison between the Palo Alto and the FortiGate, so you guys at least understand how they're going to look like. Let me know, guys, if you have any question. Achha, Raju is asking what about the Compadia Network Plus instead of CCNA. So see, Raju, it's absolutely right. Compatia Network Plus is the basic foundation course. Basic foundation course. Very, very. That's why I talk about network fundamental. The same thing I talk about that. Many people do that. You can do that, but I would suggest not go. It's okay for the foreigner students. Like in foreign, it's very good culture. Go for the Compatia fancy look like fundamental. But if you are like in India or you want to learn something better, right? So you don't go with this small course. Go with the CCNA. CCNA have everything. It's the first step. They have the network company, everything. Like CCNA, just 5% syllabus is the network company. Let me show you. Let me show you. Party Network Plus. See, so you just have to go certification exam, and they are the basic things you are going to get here. Let me show you syllabus. But if you are going to do CCNA, that is going to give entire thing. Means you are going to be ready from this course. You are not going to job ready. You will get an idea, but if you do the CCNA, you are be like very good understanding. You are going to learn a lot, but for beginner, it's okay. So you can see the what you learn: networking concept, networking implementation, network operations, right? And network security, network troubleshooting. These are basic things, very basic things. And if you're going to look at the CCNA syllabus, CCNA syllabus. So you see here, you are going to get like network fundamental. These are the same things, right? So 20% if you are going to cover this here, right? Network fundamental. So you are going to get a lot knowledge, right? And few more things is going to cover. Even this all things which is network fundamental available here, this is not going to be available in the company network, right? So it's better my request, not waste your time in the company. You just go with the official certification, that is CCN. Clear, Raju? Is it clear? Okay, let me stop this recording and we can start something now. Okay, guys. So now let's talk about one thing I forgot to talk about. Jobs, right? So jobs are, you can see, just go and search in jobs as well. I just forgot the jobs. So let me just network security jobs in India, right? You're going to find thousands of thousands jobs. So you see here, right? If you're just searching for the any level of experience, let's think about any experience. I just check in. So we have the work from office jobs, 24,000 available, remote jobs, hybrid jobs, lot of jobs are available here. And you can see like we have the different kind of the locations also. You can just go with the locations, and you can see we have the salary range. So we have the job range available for the network engineers, 50 to 75 lakh, 75 to this 1 CR, 1 CR to 5 CR, 3 to 5. And you just go for the very basic, like entry level. Let's suppose you are the freshers, right? So, or might be 3 to 6 lakhs you have experience. See, so you are going to get a lot of jobs available in the market, and you can just simply go and apply. And different country, different means in India only, different cities they are available, and you can just go and apply jobs. Network security infrastructure lead, Aruba, big company entity data in Sopra. You can see ALP Consulting, Soft Logic, right? IT Solution, Van Infotech, SCL. So we have a lot of like global pharma tech. So a lot of jobs are available. You just have to search. You have to go and create your like skills CB on the Knockit portal, and it is going to give an idea how it is going to be look like and how you can apply that. Okay, clear? So I hope you guys boosted and you understand the career roadmap, how it is going to happen. Let's back to topics. So now let's discuss about the Palo Alto Firewall dashboard. Any question regarding anything which we discussed yesterday about the URL filtering, like the application filtering, a lot of other things we had done discussion, or shall I move in this particular dashboards. Tell me, guys. All good till yesterday, or any specific question from the yesterday session so I can take, then I can move. Okay, so I'm just considering everyone is okay. So see, once you log into the Palo Alto firewall, so right now in the Palo Alto, this is a Palo Alto virtual firewall. We have the physical firewall as well. So how the physical firewall is going to look like, let me show you. This is the image of the firewall. You can see. So any firewall you're going to purchase, they have a different models, right? And different models firewalls having a different kind of the features. And basically, as per your company requirement, you have to purchase the firewalls, right? You purchase the car, you purchase the mobile phone, you purchase the watch, any utilities you are going to purchase for your own purpose. Everyone having their own specification, everything like you just have to like required based on your requirement. Similarly, which model of the firewall is going to help my network to just support their data processing, their security processing, their speed, like means company data and company traffic should be managed by the firewall. That's why we have to choose the like required firewall which is going to be useful, right? So different model of the firewall is going to available. This is the PA820 model of the firewall, and if you just physically see the firewall, this is going to look like in this way. And this firewall is having a lot of ports. You can see this firewall is having a ports. You can see these are the RJ45 ports. Let me use something else pen. They are the RJ45. These are the fiber ports. This also fiber. These are the HA ports. Again, this is the RJ45. This is the management console. Again, the RJ45. And there are some LED. These are the USB port. This is the console port. So let me explain. If you have any firewalls, so why that much port is important and why you use that much port. Let's suppose you have the physical firewall available in front of you. So you should know why these ports are very important and which port is going to use for the what purpose. So if I talk about these ports, you can see these ports are basically RJ45, means this is a copper based port, right? These are the ports, basically fiber based port, right? So we can connect the fibers. So if I have the any kind of the LAN and WAN connectivity, so LAN plus WAN, I can use either this port, this port, this port, this port, copper. This is absolutely going to work for the LAN and WAN, but only LAN and WAN ports have some kind of the limitations, because copper having limitations might be you can get 1 Gbps maximum speed, or might be the 100 Gbps maximum speed. So totally depend like the standard of this port, it is going to support 1 Gbps. If you have the more than 1 Gbps speed, probably they are not going to support, or might be you have to like get the new firewall which have the 10 Gbps kind of the standard available for the SAP and any other like fiber modules. So copper is fine, right? But they have some standard limitations. Till that you cannot extend the speed, but still you can connect the LAN and WAN, right? It's absolutely possible. But if you want to connect the LAN and WAN via the high speed links via the fiber, it is also possible. You can connect the switch and you can connect the WAN via the fiber as well, right? So this is going to be your internet, and this is going to be connected. So one port is going to your LAN switch, one is going to be your WAN switch. So this is going to make the again a similar kind of concept of LAN and WAN. Clear? So copper and fiber both are going to be used. Just it is required SFP, small pluggable factor, like a factor pluggable, we call that SAP. So that is going to be interconnected here, and that you can just connect the fibers. Let me show you how it is going to look like. SFP dispatch cables. So see, these are the SAP. These basically called the SAP. You can see these are them. So these are going to insert it, and inside of that, we just have to put this kind of fiber cables. So they are going to transmit your signal in the form of lights, and they are going to make your communication. But if you just talk about the RJ45 cables, RJ45 cables. So these are the RJ45 cables, normally LAN cables, you can see. So these are the going to be inserted in this particular modules. So these are the modules, like total 8 ports, which I'm showing right now. Actual firewall it is. Palo Alto actual firewall. This firewall having this much module. And these modules are basically used for the LAN and WAN, right? You can connect LAN plus WAN. It could be a combination of both, means one fiber you can connect with the WAN, and this can connect with the LAN. It is going to work absolutely fine. It's not like fiber, copper. No. WAN could be any media, LAN could be any media. Even LAN could be fiber, WAN could be copper. It's totally depend on your design, your speed requirement, your internal network infrastructure requirement, then it is going to work. So this is also part of this same family. So total 12 port are going to be used as a LAN and WAN. Clear? Any doubt about LAN and WAN port? Fiber, copper? If you have the firewall, you should know about that. Guys, any question? All good to everyone? Tell me, yes, no, maybe total people are.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Sir, what that HA means, that high availability, we use HA, right?
Yes, I'm coming. So this is clear. So I'm coming to the HA part, right? So now you can see we have the another port type. Just give me acknowledgement so I can know you guys are listening me. Sometimes I thought my mic is not working. So now we have the part is the HA, right? Which is known as the high availability port. So what is a high availability port? So probably a high availability is a feature which we are going to discuss in very detail in the Palo Alto Firewall, right? We even do the labs, how the high availability is going to happen. So we have the special module as well for the high availability. We have the last high availability module, the last module we have. So this is the very critical things. So basically, if I talk about the high availability, these are the like feature. By using that feature, you have the redundancy of the network. Means if one thing is going to fail, another thing going to take a role. Just think about you guys are running the HSRP, right? You are running the VRRP. You are running the GLBP. Might be you have heard about that. Why you use that? Because these are the family of the FHRP. First Hope Redundancy Protocol. So First Hope Redundancy Protocol have 3 protocols. That is a HSRP, that is a VRRP, and that is a GLP. These two are from the Cisco, means HSRP and VRRP from the Cisco proprietary, and this is for the open standard. These all protocols are going to use to just give the gateway level redundancy. What is a gateway level redundancy? Let's suppose I have this one router, I have another router. This is connected with the switch. Okay. And this is a PC. This PC have some IP address. Let's think about 10.10.10.10/24. And this have the gateway as well. Every PC required the gateway .1. And this have the one other ISP. Let's suppose this is my Airtel ISP. This is connected here. And this is my, just think about the Geo ISP, right? So now you guys tell me, if I want to send the traffic, I can send the traffic via this link to internet or via this link to internet. But if I always, every device require the gateway. Gateway is very important. Without gateway, your traffic is not going to land to the, because this is a layer 2 network. Complete this entire is a layer 2. So gateway either should be my router 1 or router 2. But if I go and use the physical IP, let's suppose 10.2 and 10.3 is configured as a physical IP address here, like this way. And here might be the 3. So if this IP I'm going to use as a gateway, then always traffic this PC will send to this router 1 or might be the router 3, because I can set only single gateway. So to setting up the physical IP as a gateway of the PC is not a good idea. It's going to create a lot of problem. Why problem? Because if this link is going down, still your PC will try to send this router and you will never go into internet. If this router is going down, it will keep trying to send the gateway level traffic and it will never going to process. If this link is going down, still this is going to be black hole the traffic. So in all of the scenario, my traffic is never ever going to be processed on the internet because I have the physical gateway. So that's why FHRP come in a picture, and by using the VRRP or HSRP, we can use the gateway level redundancy protocol, and we can configure the HSRP in the LAN, and we can give the virtual IP address instead of the physical IP address. And based on that, the user gateway is always going to be virtually up either on this router, either on this router. It will keep flapping based on the requirement. If this is going down, it will switch here. If this is going down, this is going to be switch here. Based on that, you can have the gateway level redundancy, and you can secure your network, how it is going to be look like, and how this is going to be secure your all internet communication with the reliable connectivity. Clear? Any doubt? HSRP, VRRP?
No, it's clear.
Okay. So how same feature we can achieve in the Palo Alto firewall? So in Palo Alto firewall, what is going to be happen? Let's suppose, let me open one topology so you guys can understand at least. So we'll do the lab later on. So you see, we have this kind of topology, and this topology you can see. Let's suppose we don't have this firewall. Okay. Just forget about that. This is the user. He want to go enter access the google.com. It will go this, and it will access that. But what if this is going to be down, this link is going down, the user lost the internet, right? If this link goes down, the user lost the internet. This firewall is going down, the user lost is going to be internet. So in all scenario, my user is going to lose the internet, right? And I will lose my connectivity. So this is again a problem where might be I'm not able to do whatever they required to do for my connectivity to the internet. So this is a problem. So I should have some backup solution, and by leveraging this backup solution, even my link is going to down. Let's suppose this link goes down, my link is going to be shipped here, and the traffic will going to process here. If my firewall is going down, still my traffic will go via this, and this will go via this. So to give the redundancy of the one device means, if I have the single device, I can just go if device is available. If I have the double device, I can go even device is not available. Let's suppose I have the single car, right? Car one. So if my any brother have taken out this car, I cannot go out with the same car. If I have my backup car, so I can go with my backup car as well. So it's all about availability. Means if I have any crisis, I have some backup and I can go via the alternate part. This is known as the HA, which is known as the high availability. So you have the special ports available on the Palo Alto firewall. If you want to make true firewall in the HA, you have to use the high availability port. By connecting these, let's suppose I have another firewall here. Let me give me 1 minute. So just think about, I have another firewall here. This firewall have these ports, and I want to make them HA. So what I will do, they are going to be again your HA port, and I can connect means HA to HA1. I can connect HA1 to HA, and this is going to HA2 to HA. So these ports are going to connect it together, and then they are going to build the HA cluster. And one firewall is going to act as an active firewall, and one is going to act as a passive firewall. There's two mode. There is another deployment mode, active, and active passive. We'll discuss how it is going to happen. We'll do the labs as well. But one firewall is going to form as active, and another is going to form as a passive. So both are going to become the if I'm going to configure an active, both are going to be process the traffic. But in active passive scenario, one is going to be process the traffic, one is going to be a standby. If this is going to down, then it is going to come in a picture. So these HA ports are going to help you to just do the any kind of the HA configuration. Clear about the HA? Any doubt? Tell me, guys. Any doubt?
No, sir. Here also we can use load balancing.
That is active. There is active, the load balancing.
Sir,
Where we'll discuss.
when the active firewall got hanged, it is not down, it is hanged. So then the automatically traffic will transfer to the passive, or it will.
So see, if your active firewall is hung, then means you are going to break the HA. Means device are there is the heartbeats are keep exchanging. Okay. So if you are the hung state, right? So you are stop sending the heartbeat.
Okay.
So this will declare you are dead simply, and it will take the all role. It will become the active.
So it will shift the traffic.
Yes, it will shift the traffic. Hung means you are dead. You are not responding, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there is a process. If I'm the active passive, so let's suppose you and me are the peer, and we are the active passive, right? So I keep checking. What is your name? You're saying SR. What is your name?
Sanjay.
Sanjay. Okay. So I keep saying, hey Sanjay, you are alive. You saying yes, Vishal sir, I'm alive. I just keep saying this 1 second, 2 seconds message, right?
Okay.
But there is a parameter. If I'm ask you 5 times, you're not going to reply in 6 times. I declare Sanjay is not available, right? So I tear down my peer. Simple definition. So if you are doing the hung state or when you sleep state, means you're not going to reply. So I thought you are not available, so I'll take your role. Simple.
Okay. Will the load transfer the role to the other?
Yes, it is going to transfer the role to other people.
Okay, sir.
Sir, one question, Vishal sir. Sir,
Hmm.
in HSRP, we saw that preempt is enabled. Means suppose the active device again came into picture, then automatically the active is means the previous active is again going to be active. So here also same case
Yes.
preempt like that.
Yes, we have the same case here. The preemption will do the configuration. Here's a
Okay.
preemption. Election settings, preemption, everything is available. So if you want to enable the preemption, you have to go and configure the preemption. Here's the heartbeats, what Sanjay was talking, and the preemption device priority. So everything is there like that is HRV VRRP. Similarly, we have to do that here as well.
Okay. Sir.
Okay.
So which device will become active in case of a priority? In terms of a priority means priority should
Yes.
be high or low.
Lower priority is always going to be active in the case of the Palo Alto.
Okay. And yesterday while discussing, Vijay told us that two HA ports are there. One is for the control plane, another is for the data
Yes,
plane,
data
which
point.
is
Right. So see, HA1 is always going to be your control plane port, right? We'll discuss this because we have to cover this. So one is the control plane port and one is the data plane port, right? So we have the specific requirement, means the control plane port is going to exchange your heartbeat information, control informations. Data plane is something where you have to exchange your routing, route table synchronization, R table synchronizations, and other section information. So we have the another port also, that is the HA3 ports as well. So HA3 ports we'll discuss in the active scenario. So these ports are basically one is for the dedicated control, one is dedicated for the data. And HA3 is a special requirement for the active scenario, which we'll discuss later stage. Okay, and more clear?
yeah.
All right. So now we are good with the HA, right? Let me show you also how it is going to see. Here is the, if you go here in the HA configuration. So let me simply just show you. Yeah. Just active passive. Just I'm showing like because port. See, so here is like HA1, HA port. You can see. So this is going to be always your control, right? Right now, nothing port is configured. This is your data. So this is control link HA1, and this is data link. This is the same thing he was asking. And we have the HA3, which is disabled right now. We'll see how it is going to use later stage. Now coming back to another port, right? And this port is basically now we have is this port we have is the management and console port. That's also very important, guys. Anyone know what is the management port? What is the console port? Any idea? Anyone know? Any idea?
सिद्ध और सच्चा इंसान ही चढ़ सकता है
Yeah, management port is actually for out of band management, but console port we are using if you want to go to data center and if you want to connect a console from your laptop to the machine, you want to use console port. But management port only for management purpose. It is not going through network, but it is out of band management.
Very good. Thanks, Raju. Okay. Very nice. So, guys, we have the true special port and what Raju mentioned here, like the console port, right? Console port, we know that it's very easy. Means if you want to take the firewall console access, right? If you want to take the firewall console access, so console is something you have to connect your console cable, right? There is a console cable which have the converters, RJ45 to serial, and this is going to connect your RJ45 cable here, right? So this is your RJ45 cable, and we have the converter here, some sort of the converter you think about. There is the converter, and this side we have the USB cable which is going to connect your laptop. This is going to connect your laptop. So by connecting this console, you can use any of the software like Putty software, Putty software, Secure CRT, and you can take the CLI access of the firewall. CLI access of the firewall means you can do any sort of the CLI configuration. Let's suppose I want to take the console of this firewall. Simply what I can do that, I can go here. And if I just go here, and this is a CLI access of firewall. So if I want to do any configuration via the CLI, right? So I can do via the CLI configuration. So if I want to do basic configuration from the CLI, initial configuration of the CLI, and I need this kind of screen. So I require the console, right? And based on the console, I can take the access of the firewall, and based on that, I can do the configuration, like whatever the configuration I want to do that from the CLI, right? Let's suppose say device. System type, right? So you just give the any IP and all. So this is going to be look like in the CLI, and this is going to bring your CLI connectivity. So console, it's all about the CLI. Means you have to locally connect your firewall with the cables. After connecting the firewall with the cables, you have to connect with the laptops, and then you're going to get the CLI access. This is the one way. But you not required always firewall CLI access. It's required for the initial setup. But if you want to manage this firewall remotely, then how it is possible? So there is two possibilities still we have. The first possibility we can take CLI access remotely or GUI access remotely. Anyone know how we can take the CLI access remotely? Here is the laptop via the console cable, then we are taking that. But if I want to take the CLI remotely, then how it is possible? Any idea?
By
Yeah,
putty, we can take
via
the
putty
yeah.
by using SSH or telnet.
Okay, so let's suppose I'm giving one scenario. This is your SOC center, right? Now you give SOC center means you are in the office. This Palo Alto firewall in the USA, right? And you are here. Can you just anyone give me just idea? I'm in India, right? My firewall in the USA, and I want to take the CLI access of this firewall. What is the best way to take? Because this is a local. I just have to send someone US, then he can take the access. So what is the other solution we have? By using that, I can take the CLI access of this firewall remotely. Now tell me solution. I want to explore your brain as well.
So we just connect that management port to management device like UB device, and we just go SSH or telnet via that IP, management IP.
So you're saying this port need to be connected with some switch or LAN device, right?
Yeah, UB device.
And then it is going to connect with the ISP, right?
Yeah, correct.
And
Yes,
this we have the internet connections, right?
Yes.
You're
yes,
saying this IP must be reachable to your NOC or SOC, and then you're able to ping, and you can do the SSH. Then you can take the relay. Perfect.
Yes.
Yes. So
exactly.
definitely, this is what I wanted to make a point. See, console doesn't support any IP address. Okay. This is a special case I wanted to highlight. Console ports not required any IP address. It's a pure like console port. You just have to plug and play, and yours serial is going to be come out, and you just have to access the device. No IP, nothing is going to be required. You just have to give username and password of this particular firewalls once you put the console cable. But if you want to take remotely CLI access, we have two options, two remote protocol. One is the telnet and another is the SSH.
SSH.
So telnet is non-secure, SSH is secure. So whatever the IP, let's suppose you have the IP configured on the management interface, any IP 192.168.10.10/24. This IP must be reachable over ISP from the US location to Indian location over your WAN infrastructure. And you must be able to ping this IP address. Once you're able to ping IP address, this PC must have the putty software or might be the other software. You have to do the telnet and then you're going to take the your access. Clear to everyone? So management port IPs are basically the IP. I can take the CLI access remotely if this IP is going to advertise across your internal network. But in a Palo Alto firewall, we not have to do always the configuration via the CLI. We have to do via the GUI. And GUI is not possible via the console port, right? GUI always possible via the management port IP address. Because this management port IP address can support the SSH, can support the telnet, and also HTTP or HTTPS. So you guys know these two things. Anyone know what is the HTTP and HTTPS?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is? Tell me a little bit. What is HTTP and HTTPS?
It's
It's
GUI interface.
GUI interface, right? So if you go in this interface, this is the management interface. And management interface is going to always available in a device, setup, and you can go in the management. And if you click it here, see by default, you have the service enabled on the management interface. That is a HTTP, yes, SSH or ping. You cannot do HTTP, telnet. Why? Because these are the non-secure. These are the secure and ping is also enabled by default. So that means if you want to take the GUI access of the firewall, your management interface should have the IP address, first thing. And those IP address, this feature must be enabled. Then you can go in the browser and then you can take the access. So in the same scenario, if this PC want to take the access of the GUI access of this firewall, so what you have to do that he have to log into this particular PC browser, and first, if this IP is reachable, then he can go in the browser. Likewise, I'm in the browser and I just have to type the HTTPS and put the IP. This IP is the management IP address 156. Let me show you. You can just see this IP address. So interface management, you see, this is my IP address 192.168.1.56. This is my gateway. So based on that, you can access this IP remotely from your browser. Similarly. So management IP is something, management port is something. By using that management port, I can take the GUI access, I can take the CLI access from remotely. Clear? Any doubt?
no doubts.
So we clear with the management port, we clear about the
So another way to take the console remotely, what we are using means we can use Avasant solution or
so we
recently,
have the
yeah,
another way OOB solution.
OB, yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
out of band solution. So this out of band solution is something is you require third party device. Third party device console cable is going to be connected here.
Connected
Always
to
to be
this,
connected.
yes,
Yes,
exactly.
and then you over the WAN you can take the access, right? So
Yes.
this is the third type solution if we want to take the console of device. Clear? So this is the non is the
How
out
it
of
will be helpful, sir, by taking the device console from the third party device? It is more secure.
it's a more
It,
secure. Yeah, go ahead, Anmol. You want to explain on that?
yeah, it is more secure because let's consider suppose if we have to perform any activity in a data center and in that case you want to gain a console of the device. So every time you'll have to send a field engineer on a site. Okay, there are some site or a field engineer might charge you much more. So over here, what we generally do, we place some KVM switches, something like a Raritan or Eversent, or there is another solution like Raspberry Pi. By using
Mm.
these devices directly, one cable RJ45 cable is connected from this console to that particular device, and that device is accessible to your NOC location by connecting the network. So while accessing that Eversent or KVM switch, you can directly launch a console of the device. So that is more secure, no issues with that. Means we are using it.
Right. Yeah, it's just about the console, right? So security is not going to be make more concern here because you're just going to take console. Once you have the console access, then you have to put the right user, right password. That's the more important thing. Means nobody going to access unless they have the right privilege. Simple thing. Then your security is going to be intact. If you're putting anything like accessible from the remotely, but you sharing all the password, that is going to be unsecure anyhow. So security comes after logins. Means you have the right people, right login, then it is secure. If not, then it is not secure. That's simple meaning. But yeah, it's very convenient. You can have the crisis in your network. So you can just take the console access. You can check whether my firewall is responding or not, like hung state, something you want to reboot. You want to check some kind of troubleshooting. So it is very helpful for the out of band management. All right, clear?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right. Now we done with these all ports. Now we have the USB port. We know what is the USB port, right? Everyone know that. So what is the use of the USB port in the Palo Alto firewall? So USB port is simply, it's a kind of the, you want to do some kind of the copy paste job, right? Means any file you want to transfer, any license you want to transfer, any OS you want to transfer. By using the USB port, you can bring some data from firewall to the USB, and you want to put some data from the USB to firewall. This is absolutely possible. You just have to use the USB port, and based on that USB port, it is going to work for you. So it's a simple definition for the USB port. You just have to do anything, just use the USB port. It is going to help you. Now we have the console port. This is the same console port, but this is the C type, right? You can see C type console port means you have the cable, not like RJ45, not converter. You have the C type console cable. You just connect the console cable here. And again, it is going to give the similar kind of the flavor, and it is going to be, give the console connectivity. So this is the C type console cable, which is going to be happen here. Clear? So port wise, we are clear everything, I believe, and everyone is clear about that. Any doubt in this all ports? Let's talk about the alarms. Any doubt about the ports, or everyone clear about the ports?
It's clear, you can proceed.
Okay. So now we're done with the ports information. Let's talk about the alarms. So alarms are very important. So when you log into the firewall, right, you can see only black and white screens, or you can change the color. But if you go on the firewall physically in front of the firewall, let's suppose you have some issue on the branch location, and you want to do some kind of troubleshooting. You want to do some kind of the checks by help of the local engineer, on-site engineer, field engineer. So you are going to ask, can you just tell me what is the status of the LED which is going to glow in front of the firewall? So these are the power LED, fan LED, alarm LED, temperature LED, HA LED, status LED. So it could be anything. So you are going to ask them, and based on that ask, they are going to give some idea like my power LED is blinking or not blinking, my status LED is blinking or not blinking. So it could be either red, it could be either amber, or might be the solid green. So these are three colors are going to be there. Red means let's suppose power is red, means there is some issue in the power supply. If my power is red, that means some issue is my power supply. If fan is red, means there is issue in the fan. If there is some red alert, that means there is some issue in the backend side. Status is something like something is not good. If every HA having any problem, then it is going to give the red. Temperature having dikkat, then it is going to like a problem, then it is going to red, right? So anything like red, that means something is danger. Amber is something is warning, right? Green is something is all good. Clear? So these are the very important things, and you always keep an eye when have any problem, or might be you ask your local team to just go and check that how it is going to look like. So these are the LED status. So let me show you if I can find some follow to firewall. So here you can see. So these are the probably we have the previous session where I showed you each and everything, but leave it so you're going to get like some kind of the LEDs blinking in solid green or like here in this section, which is not available here, but you can understand. Now we have the fan of the firewall, right? Here we have the fan, it is going to keep running and keep working. So based on that fan, you can just understand what is going to happen, what is going to not happen. And means fan is running or not. Backside of this firewall, we have the power supply, right? So I cannot show you, but yes, there is a power supply. Let me find something. Just give me 1 minute. Let me show you. We have done live right now. The firewall is another room, else I'll show you right away. But we have checked in the previous session how it is going to look like. Just give me 1 minute. Here, Palo Alto firewall. Give me 1 minute, guys. Let me show you how LED is going to look like. Okay, let me find this if I can just show you something. So see here, this is the firewall, you can see, and these are real firewall, you can see here, and we have the LED buttons, and this is the real firewall available in our office. And you can see some real firewall are like blinking LEDs blinking. You can see solid green. HA cable is not like connected here, but we have this PA A20, the same model which I am showing right now, and all LED is blinking solid green. So if anything is going to be wrong, right? So this is going to be give the like some sort of the other color warning. And the same thing, what I'm just showing right now, you can see in this particular firewall, even we connected with the like console cable. So you can see, sorry, let me move this firewall first. So in backend side, you can see this is the firewall. Same, we have the power supply, and these are the fans available. And behind this power supply and fan, in front of that, you can see like we have some kind of shot of the different cables. And this is the power port. Here you can connect the power port and all. So based on that, we can just, understand. So see, this is the power supply, and they are just below ports where LAN and console. The below one is this one is the console. Let me show you again. Just wait. They are the fans and power supply. You can see this is the power is going to be connected. And this is my fan module, which is going to run definitely. And RJ45. And here also we can add the additional power supply. And this is a like upper one is like your management cable. From that, I can take the access firewall remotely. But below cable is the console cable. From that, I have taken the access from the console. And you can see same USB cable and everything. So A20 firewall, which I am showing right now in front of you, means which I explain here, the same firewall we have in the office also, 4 firewall we have. So we can just do the any testing, like anything you want to do that. So like it is absolutely possible to doable. And they are the license firewall. Okay, so you can see here as well. We have the ports. So same thing I explained like how the LAN WAN connectivity is going to happen, how the configuration is going to look like. So this is all about the firewall dashboard, guys. Any question here? No?
No, it's okay.
Okay. So what I can do, I don't want to go and cover much today because there was some session I want to take, but Vijay sir having some emergency, he is not available. So further in next class, what we'll do that we'll cover the entire dashboard, okay, and we'll discuss about the SP3 architecture. What is SP3 architecture? How it is going to look like, packet flow, and then step by step all curriculum is going to look like. So today was just like I wanted to give a real-time idea, which I wanted to cover yesterday, but it was too long. So what is the career roadmap? How the career path is going to look like? What is the right way to just approach your network security journey? and also some idea about the real firewall, how it is going to look like, what is the different kind of sections we have in the front panel of the firewalls. So I'll be in touch with you all, right? And we enjoy all together with the Vijay sir and with me all the session, and we'll try to give good best flavor of the training so you guys can enjoy and you can relate your real industry experience. Okay.
Sir, means how many days it will cover this course if we go for the weekend?
So this is going because we are the initial stage. So tomorrow almost we cover 2+ hours, right? Today almost 1.5 hours we are going to cover, right? So almost think about 35 hour minimum is going to cover minimum, right? 30 plus 35 hours course is going to happen. So every week if you are going to cover 4 hours, right? So almost 2 months is going to be required, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, 2 months is minimum is going to required, maximum 2.5 months. All right.
Okay, so it's a 2 hour or 2.5 hours?
It's a total 5 hours trainings, but
Okay.
sometime we go average for 4.5 hour or 4 hours like that because not having the all day all same pace, right? You know that. Sometime you have to do a lot of long discussion. Sometime a lot of theory you have to cover. So a lot of theory also going to be like burn your brain, like you're not able to digest, right? So sometimes you have to adjust the timing. So average 4+ hour every week. You just think about it, not below that.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. So see you again in the next class, and we can continue from here.
Yeah, in the next
Thanks.
class you will be available, or you along
See,
with
I'll be
Vijay?
also available because if you have any special like requirement, I'll be also available at all the classes, right? Vijay will be also there, right? So we all are going to take together and we'll try to give best flavors, right? Training. No need to worry about that. He's also tag. I'm also from tag, so no need to worry about anything. Okay.
Sir, one question.
Yes, please.
Sir, what is a MPO cable?
What is the MPO?
MPO cable.
MPO cable. I first time heard about that. Let me see if I can find something. MPO cable.
Yeah, actually, in Microsoft data center, we sometimes use MPO cable.
Oh, multi-fiber. Oh, okay, multi-fiber cable. This is a multi-fiber cable, just simply. They have the multiple connector, you can see.
Means
Multi-fiber post cable. So it's similarly fiber cable only, but it is like going to give the
Multi-mode fiber cable, I guess.
means it's one to many,
yes,
but
one to many.
Yes.
I have some means doubt. When you put the SAP of 40 gig or 100 gig, it will divided. It means suppose it has 4 connection MPO, so it is
Mhm.
divided that 40 by 10 or 100 by.
I believe whatever source is going to come, let's suppose I never work, but I'm just giving my best advice based on my experience. Let's suppose you have coming the source here, right? Fiber source, right? And they have the multiple cables connected in the same. So might be this is going to come 1 Gbps, and you want to take like 100 for this one, 200 for this one, 500 for this one, right? And 300 for this one. So 5, 10, 8, 100 you can think about. So 8, 9, and 100. So this is going to be split in the multiple cables. So 1 GPS is going to be split. So source is going to be fixed, or your code are going to be just diversify those speeds in the multiple stream of data. So you can see here there is a MPO is industry economics multi-fiber push on. It developed to provide the multi-fiber connectivity with the one connector to support the higher bandwidth, the higher density application. Most common fiber count are 12 and 40 currently. 48 to 22 are the possible but limited applications. So this is what I'm thinking. This could be the only best possibility. Rest you guys can learn it because I'm not a fiber guy. So I cannot explain much on it. Okay, Banerjee?
Yes.
Okay. All right, guys. So just take some rest, okay? And try to go and read tutorials, right? About the firewalls and come with the more questions in next class. We'll try to discuss more things. Okay.